Hey, folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. And it's vampires versus the Empire. And we are in the pure sort of make equipment phase of the game. Although that is going to require finding a little bit more steel, I think, to keep things going on. Components, yes, fine. Well, the food, it's funny to see the food fluctuate so much, but I guess that's what's happening when we keep moving things from one shelf to another as things are being restacked. I don't think I've got a mod that's causing people to, like, restack things, because I know that used to be a thing. I don't think I do. Did they just change that in the base game they do that? Because they do seem to reorganize these piles more. I don't know if they just do a reorganization so much as when they're dropping off goods, maybe they're more careful about putting them in a stack. I don't think I'm running anything that does that. Ooh, Petra needs some death rest. Well, alrighty then. Let's go and get that set. So, start death rest for Petra. And yeah, I think in the future it'll keep those names there. But yeah, hopefully still they'll just go and sleep in their real beds. Yeah, these are somewhat impressive, which I think affects their mood, right? Death rest, death rest. Maybe when they wake up? I guess we could check. Chico just went through one. Or maybe they just get a penalty if they've got... Oh, no, there we go. Great death rest chamber. Interesting. It's not somewhat impressive, just great. I guess above a certain point, it just becomes great. All right, well, nothing wrong with that. Nice little bonus. All right, Petra's down there. Linda, our new baby, is in a pod. We have to get her a bob. Make her real happy. Inspired trade. Okie dokie. That is what it said, right? I actually didn't reread it. I was hovering over it for like a full 3.5 minutes there, and I didn't actually read it again while it was there, but I was just basing it on memory of the little envelope coming down. Which we're working on, Ryan. Of course, that makes sense. Shred this, do that. Yeah, we're suspended the pants. Going to keep the vest going for now, just to make sure that we've got enough to go, but we are hoping to go and switch over to other things. Pulse charge munitions coming in, great. I really thought we had more people that would be hitting the research jobs over here, but it's just people are so busy, which is insane because there's so many people. But our base is too big. It's too wide. You know, it's a good thing I'm just playing on the pure standard map size, not one of the bigger ones, because I tend to lose even more efficiency on those. All right, pulse charge munitions is a go. We're going to go bionic replacement. Again, we're going to try to get a little bit of free research from our book for the recon armor. I guess I'll set the job for the charge rifle. And yeah, let's just do a fixed, let's do a half dozen. Again, I dabbled a few different numbers. I think I might have said 5 last time, but a half dozen feels good. Although, why do we, as English speakers, generally say a half dozen when you could literally just say 6, which is a single word? Like, it's not even like it's a whole bunch of syllables, right? There's a funny thing where it's shorter to say World Wide Web than WWW, right? But yeah, but 6. I don't know, but half dozen sounds good, doesn't it? Thanks to high mood, inspired inspiration. I guess it's the same reason, like, we don't say... Wow, because we don't say 1000. We say 1000, and admittedly 1000 is shorter, but we'll say 1100, 1200, those sorts of things. And admittedly, in that case, like 1100 is quite wordy, but we're so inconsistent. Sass has grown 10. Woo! And can do doctoring. Fast learner. Jogger's also good, but fast learner's got to be one of the strongest, especially at this stage in the game, where you don't need, like, it's not critical that the pawn's not tough, for example. We could give you double passion for construction. Double passion. Okay, you know what? It wouldn't be bad to give you a shooting skill. We haven't developed any construction skill. We've got a lot of constructors is the one thing. This... And yeah, you suck at animal stuff. Do I just give you a second pip in social? Sure, may as well. Because yeah, I don't think I need artistic and I don't need animal, so the rest of it sort of just flows, and fast learner is going to be amazing. Oh, Sass, you are great. So we'll turn on wardening so you can practice that. If we quick view in a gun, we'll do this. And you can mine, but... That is interesting. And even the crafting. It's too bad we didn't get you a second pip in crafting passion. Maybe you'll get it when you turn 13. I'm wondering if we do this. craft, and you still can't smith, craft into construct into mine, which probably means you won't mine very much, but that's probably okay. And by craft, I meant tailor in this case, not the actual crafting skill, because I treat that as quite different. But yeah, tailoring, and it will be smithing later, into construction to that. Okay. I mean, if we did have production specialists in this crew, then it'd be good. But this is the run where we have shooting and melee specialists. Not that we've really used those. And that's one of the reasons I don't tend to pick them in the ideology. They are so powerful. And I think we did give it to Tad. They're so powerful. But at the same time, like, because they shut down so many jobs, it's just so difficult for me to justify. It is fine on a pawn that's got intellect. And I think you've got double pips, yeah. Which is quite good. Research all the time till we need you to go and beat someone to death with a stick. Schedule and happiness, Tad. Tad, are you actually on... Yeah, you are on night shifts. Oh, Sky. Sky has to be on a... Oops. It's not that you're a night owl, but you don't want to be outside during the sun, so we'll go ahead and invert that to encourage you to sleep the day away. Not as much. Tad is upset if he's awake during the day, period, regardless of being indoors or not. Do we store the Tinctor in here? Does it need to be frozen? I don't think it does, actually. I mean, it's not like we're hurting for fridge space, but yeah, there's no reason to put it in there. 43. Do I feel like that's enough to go? Well, it's clearly not enough to finish painting. Although what we could do is we could do one little area as a test. And I'm wondering about sort of our ideology color is like red, right? Is it not defined? I guess it's the color of that. But some of the things don't map one to the other. So I don't know if like there's a paint floor that matches exactly. But let's say we take like scarlet. It says red, but yeah, auburn. Yeah, okay, let's say scarlet. And let's just go and do a little test thing. We're going to end up with the flag of Norway here? Wait, hold on. Norway flag. Ish, it's got an inner blue stripe. Swiss? No, I don't know. Masterwork simple helmet, great. And then we got a little bit of fire, which is fine. Okay. And yes, please start finding the steel. Please just do more research. I think they do prioritize the actual research benches first, which is correct. I don't mind that at all. Are there. Get the Bonics, which might be more important than getting the charge rifles. Okay, so I am going to go and change my poor quality job here. We're going to include chain shotguns and heavy SMGs. If they're only normal quality... Oh, heavy SMGs are already in there. Clean fire. Oh, yes. Yeah, if they're only normal quality, we will now burninate the chain shotguns. Some of them might still be equipped right now, but we'll see about cycling some people over. Draw animals. Okay, it's really easy to draw animals. Oh, yes, let's go for psychophagy into chronophagy, which actually is what I meant to do last time instead of draw animals, but I forgot. We're going to try to play around with chronophagy. We'll age up our prisoners and de-age our other colonists. I don't know if we've got any with age-related issues currently, but we'll keep an eye out for that. This is on fire, and the rain has currently stopped. So let me just go and home zone this area. Just to encourage people to do it. Okay, yeah, Tad, listen, I'm sorry. Sky's got to have the firefighting turned off. Petra already does, and we've got to turn it off for Tad. Because otherwise, he's going to keep freaking himself out, man. If I go power... Can I not keep both? I don't remember. Can I do this, then power? There it is. I'm like, there, hold on, there's a sequence. I do this. There we are. Good. You're there. Kids are there. So Missy's about a year and a half of bio time, which is, I think, is it still multiplied by 4? I think it's still multiplied by 4 until they turn 13. Hey, we found our first steel chunk. Okay, let's flip this around to... Part of me wonders about just some silver to pad things out, but no, let's go and flip it for component. That's not the thing I want. Over here. We're going to flip this to components. And I'm gonna have to go to the event. Oh, there it is. Ooh. Hostile activity, yes. And also Scarland, water's toxic, mechanoids. Okay, it's a little freaky, but should be fine. So, Who do we bring? Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, because we've got people with passion, but they haven't been trained. Do we bring the kiddos over? I think we might. I'm just going to screenshot this, as I often do. Yeah, I think we will. They're going to go on a field trip. And we'll probably need... Ooh, that is... Can we just paint everything red? And we've already painted things white. Just the red floor is kind of badass. But I'm wondering if it's more badass because of the contrast. Anyway, we'll set load. So we are bringing Sky and Connor. Sky, Connor. It's not Connor, right over here. Man, what I wouldn't give for like... There's probably a mod that changes this that lets us add more columns. Like imagine the numbers mod, you know? That does something kind of like this. Soda's actually a decent miner. They don't have that enabled right now. But nah, the planting's pretty important. So we'll take Missy. Right there. Ooh, maybe we should arm you with something else. Okay, let's cancel this. Missy. It's time. I mean, your shooting's going to be... Here, we'll do the heavy SMG. And Sass also has a pip of mining. I think we're going to bring you. All right, let's give you an assault rifle. And then Veronica has the pick of mining. Yeah, we might just bring all these guys. Assault rifle. Leonid doesn't have any. So tell you what, Leonid, grab that. And then Billy, I'm going to get you to grab these EMP grenades. So we still have that ready to go. And then I can just load these guys by doing a right click. All right, field trip with the kids. We're going to do this. And then for the grown-ups, which is just going to be... Yeah, it's just going to be Connor and Sky. Sky. Connor. We don't need any robots or prisoners or anything like that. We'll bring a couple of heat engine packs in case something comes up. We'll bring 30 survival meals. Psych IT. And... oh, medicine. Say a half dozen of each. Or 6 of each. Either one. Is there anything else I desperately need to bring? I don't think so. We could bring some extra chem fuel for us to refuel, but it's not going to be very far away, and we can refuel on the way back. Even if we have to do multiple trips, I think that's going to be okay. All right, let's accept this. Oh, I think the kids instantly loaded themselves. Interesting. But the grown-ups are doing the packing. Sky, I'm going to cycle you over to this good charge rifle. It's foolish that's not the... Although that being excellent is nice. Chico, what do you got? Good quality chain rifle or chain shotgun. Normal quality chain shotgun. Let's equip this one. There you go. Okay, you're ready. So we're going to launch. Hopefully I haven't totally screwed this up. Compacted steel. I'm going to drop in the center for this. I think that's going to be okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. They're coming straight for us. I'm hoping like the mechs are just in buildings or something that we're not going to go into. Okay. No red blips. And there are sealed areas. Yes. And here's the mining area over here. Good. Oh, we are being ambushed by... Oh! Winyuk! Alright, we've seen you before. Veronica, just pull back a little. Well, honestly, just making a straight line here is probably okay. And then the adults in front. We have a... Rockland, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Sky's a vampire, so you're actually the perfect person to absorb a hit here. Good. Okay, area's now safe. Excellent. So what I'm going to do... Okay, everyone's got mining turned on. That's great. We're going to do this, so they'll all start doing that. And then I will hit the unload, because otherwise I think we don't have access to our stuff. And then I'm just going to make a stockpile zone that's like this. So that stuff's already in the stockpile zone. We don't have to worry about it. Connor, going for a walk. I guess it's your recreation period, but it'd be better if everyone just worked as much as possible. Okay. Needs medical treatment. Sky. Do you, though? No, you're fine. Rare catch. Ooh, map of the wild peoples. Oh, where the wild things are? Presumably we can read that, although Ashford, I don't know if you can. No, apparently you can. Despite your horrendous brain injury, you can read that and that'll reveal an area on the screen. I gotta be more active with these quests. The problem is I enjoy the base game so much and everything is scary. If we're playing lower difficulty, we'd go for a lot of more of these, like, oh, we found a weapon online, we've got these artifacts we want to look at. I'm just gonna have to make a game where my personal victory condition becomes collect all the artifacts. That's the only way I'm allowed to declare victory. Also, all my people have to be genetically modified. Oh no, it'll never happen. All right, you guys keep doing that. It's not going to take very long. And then, yeah, we'll find some extra components too. We'll probably need more steel pretty quickly after that. But I think that'll be an okay idea. Sass going to sleep next to the dead body. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Dead for less than a day. Spoils in 2.1 days. Yeah, I think we'll finish and be able to bring this back. Okay. Contract miner. Caught writing vicious insults about someone. Guard him for 6 days. And there'll be a couple of raids. And we'll get some mercs. The Lucy's interesting. The Prestige Cataphract armor is interesting. Mechanoid cluster. Okie dokie. So, let's keep everyone inside the walled area. I mean, really, I could make a work area that's somewhere else, but the colonist needs rescue. Oh, shit. Did I interrupt? No, wait. Did I misclick? Did I slide over? And you... Because if I accidentally ran over the safe area, did Petra suddenly appear in an area where they're not allowed to be? Why do you need rescue? You're death resting, but no. I'm confused. Carry to death rest casket. Okay, so you're still death resting. It just... Why would it boot you out of there? Oh, that's weird, but okay. Corpse there. I mean, I wonder what kind of exploration value there might be on this map, but I don't think I'm going to do that. And I'm wondering, out of curiosity, let's say I were to load one of these kids in here, and then all the steel. Oh, that's basically a full load. So, in fact, I'm going to do exactly that. Mm-hmm. Here, I'm going to set the hull to the max. Because we're clearly going to have to make more than one trip. The kids can pilot. It's got an autopilot. It's fine. It's just like they're just going to steer with an Xbox controller. They're going to be okay. Oh, I think you need to be an adult. Honor? Now you're over capacity. Okay. Drop sass. And some amount of steel. Tiny bit more. There we go. It was at 500, 500, but it clearly had a bit of a rounding thing. Okay, launch. Come back home. Do that. We'll be back, I promise. There you go. Oh, bionic replacements, nice. Okay, so now we're going to start on the armor tech. We're going to go straight up to marine armor. And then bionic replacements. I know for a fact we need at least 3 eyes, because we checked that. We'll probably put it above the charge rifle, or rather move the charge rifle down. And yeah, I'm going to use this numbers mod to be able to quickly see at a glance how everyone's doing. So that's 1 leg, 2. Oh, you got breathing problems. So do you. Prosthetic is fine. Okay, 2 legs. I mean, we might end up replacing someone's prosthetic with a bionic later, but it's like, it's close enough that for now it's not worthwhile. Let's look at manipulation. 1, 2. Okay, low manipulation's pretty bad. Maybe 5. I mean, Ashford is always going to be so... No, screw it, I'll do it anyway. Let's say 5 prosthetic arms. Or bionic arms. Arms over. 5. Now, someone under the moving could move very well because their breathing was bad. We're missing 2 lungs. Soto and Billy is missing a lung. You You might have shown up that way. So we'll make 2 detoxifier lungs to help with that. Okay, that is quite the queue, but let's get it going. And then in the hospital, I'm going to make a double wide shelf. I mean, it really doesn't have to be that close. Maybe I should move the medicine. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. We'll do that. And then there's going to be clear all, critical. Now, we're going to keep the mech, healer, and resurrector serums over here so we can see it. Anything else? Not at this time. And then bionic. Actually, I guess all body parts. Well, I don't know about that, actually. So, items, because this will probably be organs as well. Cool, mech tech, okay, architect, bionics. I don't know. You know what? Sure. Natural. We don't need these there. That's mostly going to be harvested, and we're going to want them available for trade. Okay, we'll do that. Passenger shuttle's ready to launch again. Great. We're going to send Connor back. And, okay, it's not full of chem fuel, but that's fine, because it really doesn't use very much. Zoom in and choose, and I'll just park you exactly where you were before. Okay. Oh, you show up recruited again. All right. Ashford is idle. Right, because you're not allowed to go over there. Now, what are we seeing? Is that just the proximity? Is there no... There's an auto mortar... We got to count. Oh, activates in 6 hours. Okay, so hang on. I didn't quite realize that. And you know what? For a situation like this where the speed is urgent, maybe we should get more mortars. I'll leave this for the shuttle. And I'll just build 2 more over here. Yeah, no gap in between. That's fine. Passenger shuttle's ready to launch again. Great, but what you need to do, let me bring down the hull so that the mining happens a little more consistently. Caravan detected. That's fine. But yeah, we do have to bring you home. I might bring you home before everything's done mined. Although we'd only be missing 2 combatants. Well, kids might have to start. So we can't get auto mortar. That would be bad. You know what? I am going to go and leave. Yeah. All. And set to load. Bring everyone. Grab. That's our weight limit anyway. Yeah, we're leaving a couple untouched that we did mine, and we're leaving some stuff on the ground. That's okay. I'm going to declare this good enough. And done. Okay. Come home. Yeah, that's fine. It does that. I'm just worried. I want everyone back. And that's okay. Might change this to another mining. Although, the components eat a lot of steel to craft. So we should maybe find the components as is. Yeah, okay. We'll keep scanning for a component. So we get everything in position. And this is ready. Actually, we're going to start handling the combat immediately. Refueling, no. You're going to man all these. Okay. Mechs have woken up. Well. We're going to make sure, specifically, force target here. Even if they start moving, we need to kill the auto mortar, because I don't want to get mortared. I mean, it may have already shot us once. Oh, Petra. You're back up. Okay. First of all, Tad and John, get over here. Leonid and Billy, get over there. Petra, I'm going to recruit you, equip Thermohorn, and then move there. Thank you. And then the people who aren't on a gun. Yeah, so that's these 4 or 5 currently. Are going to get in position here. And you know what, kids? Actually, I'll put you in the furthest back. Keep trying to hit this. You're still targeting that, right? Yep. We'll need all hands on deck when it comes to Cougar Revenge. Okay. Oh, the turret's going to fire some of it. All hands on deck when it comes to fighting the centipedes. But until then, we should be okay. Mechs, stay in the safe area. Okay. Do we keep shooting? I feel like we've got to. Good. Keep going. Yeah, these are going to be fine. Look at half its hit points. Where's the centipedes? Okay, we got a little bit of time. I mean, these are some of our best shooters, too. And a lot of them have... Well, one of them has the pulse charge rifle. Let's say for better pen. Come on, come on, come on. Hit it. Ah! I thought that one's going to do it. Wow, it actually hasn't hit at all in a little bit. It's been stuck at 160 HP for a tiny bit now. Ooh, there we go. Okay, great. Thank you. There's still a little turret there, but I'm not concerned about that. Let's get everyone in position. Sky, you're pretty upset. You know what? Go and get some food. We'll get you after. Yeah, major bird risk. I get it. Using telescope now. Okay, you've gotten yourself some food. Come back over here. Vasquez, get in there. Get stunned. That was not a very good EMP grenade shot. Merchant. Is that the last one? No. Nearly done, though. I did a really fun post on Reddit. Someone like really min-maxing the mortar accuracy. It was like a lot of bionics, maybe some genetic stuff too, I'm not sure. And like being high on go juice and various things. They got the miss chance down to so small. It was incredible. Okay, I don't see any red blips, so we can alleviate or relax you, or release you is what I guess I'm trying to say. Double prosthetics. Okay, you're missing an eye, which I don't know how problematic that might be for this. Everyone's pretty bad here. What are you snapping for? Oh, you're a pyromaniac. You're just going to do it because. All right, Lisa, I'm going to get you to do it. Yes, you're missing an eye. I think manipulation is more important than sight here. And just to be clear, you're shooting this thing, right? Yeah, I think that cougar did get killed. I think they might have all just died from this. I mean, I can go out and kill it. This might be a waste of turret shots, but it's safer. Although we might lose this barrel. Ooh. Especially if you do that. Okay. Fine, then. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to release everyone. Kids stay in the walled for now. A little bit longer. I don't know. We might go and change our minds on that. Let's go. A little bit of a hit squad. There's not a really good approach vector that won't give this thing a few free shots. Just annoying. Oh, actually, what I should do is... Let me release you and specifically grab people with long-range weapons. Okay. Okay, let's go. Some of us can long jump forward. And... Oh, you don't have the smoke belt. Because it would shut down this turret. Soto's got it. Of course, the person who's furthest back. There you go. I don't think it can shoot at us at all right now. You can scooch up a tiny bit more while still being in the smoke. Could you maybe shoot it? Try hard. These aren't mortar shots. You should be able to land these shots. There you go. It's an immobile target. Quite embarrassing, though, to take you so long. All right, good stuff. Sky, let's go and talk to Borgo. Although they're primitive, so they're not going to have components, so I don't really think we're going to have much in the way of excitement from trading with you, but let's go and see. You came all this way. We can take your herbals. We can take your pemmican. You've got a microscopic amount of money. I'm going to buy this crappy flame bow. I kind of want the Hellcat. Here, let's do that. Tiny little bit of silver. Not even going to prioritize the hauling in. Okay. Instructors here. Ooh, these should be moved because otherwise they might cause some issues with their fighting. Ashford's doing some fishing. No real restrictions. Good. We're going to look for components still. That seems excellent. And, you know, I really like the red. We're going to keep painting this, although we'll wait for... Oh, we might have just gotten some extra dye harvest. Some people might be dyeing their clothes. It looks okay. Not everyone's dyed their helmet. Maybe it just auto-dyes until they get the satisfaction. And they're like, well, I can stop now. I mean, this is so unimportant. Especially when playing on, like, losing is fun. Like, what are we doing here? We'll just finish this subsection here. And then there. Just to that choke point. Okay. Hunting worksite. We could go raid it, but I don't think there's a good reason to do that. You've got things here. Cooking's going well. We still have our couple of critters over here. That's looking fine. Bioferrite's coming through, which is great. Tad doesn't like that he's awake right now. Deal with it. I mean, you do have the, like, sleep during the day schedule, right, Tad? Yeah. If you were tired enough, you would go and do it. So we don't have another mining site right now. Again, we could go raid this gold mining site, but we've got gold, and there's a bunch of people there, and again, we can only fit so many people in the shuttle. If we had power armor and weren't really afraid of, like, taking a random shot to the head or something, I mean, we'd still be afraid of taking a random shot to the head. Anything can happen. Billy is radio talking, which is fine. Yes, right, we got to make more shells. Ooh, we might be out of wood. Yeah, let me do another, cut down some fully mature trees for me. Okay, good. Now, do we want to change some of the priority? Do I want to put plant cut up for other people? I mean, we could just be growing some trees, but I mean, it's silly. We've got tons of trees on this map. There's really no good reason to do that. We do need to replant this stuff. Hay situations, or the rice situation's a lot better now. Ooh, we can do another skip abduction. All right, don't mind if I do, actually. Oh, man. Stupid. How's V? He doesn't have a boost, and then you've got that. Okay. So, you're the chanter. And Connor at 140. 120. 120, and Petra. All right. Go. More abductions. Now, I know that it was possible at one time to accidentally grab the Stellarch. I don't know if that's still the case. But we're going to play as if it can. Plus, it satisfies people's want for a ritual. And it gives us some extra blood dolls, which is important because I do want some more available for us. So what we're going to do is it's going to be strip capture. Gives us what? Uranium plate armor. I think uranium plate armor is pretty beefy, actually. That special glow. Hard worker, misinterested base. So yeah, we're just not going to keep you around. That's okay. Let me just move this light if I can select it. Oh, I think I did select it for a second there. There it is. I'm going to move it into this room, and then Trebo. You're going to get install peg leg. Install peg leg. We're still just using herbal medicine, so it only does so good. But oh, is Missy going to do it? All right. You know what? Good practice. Wow, did we get hit by fire there? Could someone go and save, thank you, the telescope? Appreciate it. It didn't even take any hit point damage. I don't think it got to take a repair. The wall did. Man, now I'm like, hold on, maybe we need a bigger buffer around our artillery here. That nearly got nuked. Okay, research is happening, good. Yep, we want to find the components. Because we're going to chooch through a lot of it as we start to make some of these advanced pieces of tech. We've got no bionics there yet. Flash storm. Really, we got a thunderstorm and a flash storm, which is actually fine because the thunderstorm is at least rainy. It's strange, though. We're not short on meat, although, again, the calculation's a little bit weird because we do have a bunch of insect meat. But, oh yeah, we got a new screen here. I do like the numbers one where it does let you sort by this. It's not necessarily the most critical. We'll go and tame these muffaloes. We'll just hunt the donkeys. Hunt those. Okay, we could consider taming the ibexes, because again, they're very food efficient. Oop, that moved. Here, we just need a doe and a ram. I think they're very food efficient. But you know, we have so much wildlife here. No, it's fine. Just do no. Yeah, we can routinely just do a bunch of hunting. This is a little annoying. Should I home zone this area temporarily? Sure. Oh, also, I didn't realize the turret had never been home zoned, so if it got random damage, it would actually be annoying. Is no one going to go fight the fire? Thank you. Oh, we got all this. Okay, we should turn it off because all it's going to do is burnate all of our trees that we want. Same thing here. It's actually freakishly annoying. Yeah, that's actually a lot of work to fix. So the flash storm lasted a little too long, or the thunderstorm set some things on fire and stopped raining at kind of an awkward timing. It does look really nice. We could color code the hallways. That's the other thing we could do. I mean, because like through the choke point, we could decide we're going to do a different color on the other side. We didn't there, or we could just keep this as a consistent thing. Is this? Of course. Why would that be home zoned? Clear home area. Click on power, so we can see the power line. Sound is like the same as someone having like a bad medical event, like the miscarriage or something. Okay. And then down here. Oh, that is actually frustrating. We better add this to the home zone, because otherwise it just keeps spreading back to us over and over. Okay. Break risk. John? Oh, yeah, you are pretty bad, but I guess the fire's really pulling your attention. I mean, I appreciate you working on it, John, considering other people are doing a terrible job with it. Not home zoned. Not home zoned. Let's trim that a little bit. Doesn't matter, so we do this. That. Okay. I think everything that needs to be home zoned is. Technically, no. Now, this area over here isn't critical yet, because it's not actually wired to anything. But let's make sure that's home zone going forward. Otherwise, nasty things will happen. We finished our orbital tech for free. That's nice. We're still working on a recon armor. And as usual, I'm going to skip over recon armor and go straight to marine armor and just build that. And yes, standard thing of like, hey, what about jump packs? What about the, what's it called? The locust armor or whatever that lets you jump. Yeah, probably should use it more. I mean, I'm appreciating the jump power of the vampires, but I don't know how much of that I really need. Okay, we tame the muffalo. Again, we tame them and then insta-busher them is what happens. We just do it because they have a 10% chance of getting cranky if you hunt them. But if we bait them in with a little bit of food, then that's fine. Obviously, you do use a little bit of food to do it, but it doesn't use very much. And as long as you've got a good handler, you're going to be okay. Sherbo, how'd those surgeries go? Oh, they went flawlessly. Well, let's remove those legs now. And then, yeah, Missy came to do it again. Wow, nice. I guess because everyone else might be a little bit busier or something. Maybe Missy's, in the base, or I don't know. But this is good. More training for you. Wow. And that worked immediately. I'll tell you what, do the next one. Good job. Well, you're now capped at your learning for today, but that's okay. Bum, 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 bum. Maybe it would have been better to give it to someone else, but it's fine. Oh, surgery failed. Well, you'll get to do more practice, including a little bit of patching up. Or we'll give him a tick to recover, or mostly we'll give it a tick so that the max learning for today modifier goes away, and then we'll have Missy try again. Yes. Because we're evil. I like our little waiting area. It does feel like waiting area. It's like we're playing like Theme Hospital or something. You got the little chairs outside the doctor's office as people are waiting for their diagnosis. Lots of light here, a little dark there. Could be a problem. We could get the random event, I think, of the weird, creepy darkness. Okay, Ashford's out there fishing. That's what they do. Hopefully you find me some more rare stuff. We really don't need the fish. But as long as it keeps you happy, it's fine. A hideaway is passing by, all right? And Sass just randomly gets some shooting. Inspired trade. Solar flare. Well, that's always a little annoying, but it's fine. Linda, okay, you're almost going to come out of the pod. I mean, it's about 30 days, but it's quartered because the base settings and then multiplied even more by being in the growth vat, so it's not going to be very long. Masturbation, quest expired. Yeah, so we can probably handle this, but do we care? I think I'm not going to bother. Oh, high second drone mail is really bad. I don't suppose we can do a ritual, and then it's in the dark. A Rens and Funzy thing might be good. We could do a Sky Lantern ritual. Except I don't have the wood. All right. Unrestricted. Yeah, we need the woods to be chopped. Might need to just shove the plant cut up for everyone again. Or I guess I could, okay, tell you what, I'm going to put the plant cut up to 1 for the people who are actual plant cutters. Let them cut enough so that we've got some wood going again, and then maybe turn it off, because we have a lot of stuff designated to be chopped, and I don't know that I necessarily want them to spend that much time chopping wood. But this might be a good idea. Get a bit of a collection. Yeah. Okay, let's run the Sky Lantern Festival, because we have enough now. We might get a new recruit. I don't need one at this point. If we get one, hopefully they're not garbage. Sorry, the shuttle's in the way, everyone. We're just a couple of days away from a ritual. Ooh, exotic good trader. That's nice. Hopefully I don't miss this one. Terrifying hallucinations, Ashford. Okay. Well, there could be worse. Has been completed. Oh, we do get... oh, there's a combat supplier here too. Okay, let's do that first. Unforgettable is nice. Hello, Razor with shooting skill. Let's take a look at you. Ooh, you are 86 years old. What? We need to get that chronophagy ritual quick. Likely to optimist jealous. You know what? Honestly, you're not a winner, Razor. I think something bad is about to happen to you. I think something very bad is about to happen to you. I think you're going to stand over there. You know what? Petra should do it. It's her responsibility. We don't have much silver. What can we sell? Not selling barrels. We may use the charge lance. I don't know. We're going to keep that flak vest. Oh, we do have a random recon armor. Did we loot that off someone? Is there a hit point thing? Is it a quest reward? I don't know. We really don't have a lot going on here. I could sell some of the gold. This is a lot of gold. I'm going to sell this statue. Okay, let me get back to you. And yeah, Petra. Go over there. And Sky, you're going to contact the exotic good trader, because we can definitely sell them some things. Although, again, what do we have? Tell you what, I'm going to sell off some of the thrombo horns. Single chip, I don't know. I probably should, actually. I'm not going to use... Yeah, there's really not much. I guess, you know what we're going to do is just buy components. Apparently, I could use Control or Shift here. I didn't realize I'd have to swap so many. Oh, wait, this is Neutromine. God damn it. There we go. That makes way more sense. There we go. We'll do this. I wasn't looking at the number, so, like, I couldn't believe the clicks. Like, how many components we'd buy? No. Again, we're not going to trade with the weapons person. That's fine. Okay, Razor. I'm really sorry, Razor. Actually, first thing you're going to do is drop the revolver and mostly drop the clothes. And maybe the meals in case it matters. Stand over here, Petra. Oh, what a shame they died. Okay. I'll never do hauling, and Ashford can't do hauling. Okay. Do this. You'll just get butchered up. That's fine. So one of the reasons to do that is, first of all, I don't think they're going to be useful to the group, and I think they'll just slow us down. And I don't know. Maybe I did it wrong there, because if one of your pawns dies, it's supposed to lower the difficulty of the next thing. Maybe it doesn't work if you specifically cause the death as opposed to just letting them bleed out for a while, but I think it's still there. And the game's like, wow, this person just lost a colonist, so we can't send them something else. I am going to go and paint this part red. All of it. Not even, you know, striped down the middle kind of thing. I think it'll look nice that way. Ritual opportunity soon. Yes, indeed. In a couple of days. We still have the high psychic drone, which isn't ideal. And yeah, we did have the a colonist has died debuff, which isn't great, but is ultimately fine. We still haven't found this component stash, which that's too bad. Oh, we're 44 minutes into this episode. I should definitely put in a cut. Oh, right. I forgot. We're going to take the plant cuts back down to a 2. So now we must have cut tons of trees. And we're going to be hopefully fine for a bit. Although I'm not entirely convinced that that is literally true. We don't have an inspired tame, do we? Shoot frenzy. Inspired trade. Which we could have used, but, you know, whatever. Sky's got the social skill. It's fine. We need to tame a couple of boomalopes. Or do a quest that offers us one of the infinite chem fuel things. That'd be nice. But boomalopes would be very handy. I could do the thing where I just designate this area as a growing zone to automatically cut fully mature trees over and over. Maybe I should do that as a bit of a trick. We've done it before. The thing is, sometimes you end up with more trees than you need. Yeah, just turn off sowing here, and just any fully mature tree plant in here will automatically get harvested, which will include some like berry bushes and things, which isn't the most important, but mostly it'll cause our people to occasionally automatically go and cut down a tree for us and hopefully help keep pace with demand on kind of a slow and easy trickle with a little less micromanagement. We'll see. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.